when the fastest bowler on the planet comes flying up the crease, hurling those thunderbolt deliveries. Well, I don't know about the batsman, but the female swoon. I'm going to catch the Rawalpindi Express tonight and check out this phenomenon called Shoaib Akhtar. Hi Shoaib, welcome to Mumbai. Welcome to my show.
It's good to be in Mumbai. It's great to be here in your show.
You know, Shoaib, on the field you are wild, ferocious, you're lethal, you're menacing. Are you like that off the field too?
Not at all. I'm very mild, very humble, very easygoing.
But ये जो हम देखते हैं ना, ये जो आग आप में है, when you're running up and bowling, वो नाटक तो नहीं है?
You see, if I honestly tell you that everything get closed down on my ear side and I could not hear a thing. What I could only see, this guy is a batsman. I don't like him at all. I just don't like him at all.
But Shoaib, before you became a professional cricketer, what kind of a guy were you?
बहुत शरारती, बहुत शरारती. यहाँ से कुछ टूटा हुआ है, कुछ यहाँ पे निशान लगे हुए हैं. And the mom always really used to get upset with me.
Why I ask is because you know you look like a सुधरा हुआ बदमाश. तो क्या मस्ती करते थे?
कभी किसी को मार दिया फुटबॉल खेलते हुए.
वो तो एक्सीडेंटली या जानबूझकर?
Accidentally हो जाता था. फिर मेरे साथ I always found myself in fights. That in childhood that अब मेरी गलती भी नहीं होती थी और मैं फंस जाता था. और बड़े भी मेरे साथ यही हो रहा है.
ये आपकी जिंदगी की कहानी है.
So it's been a funny. मैं English medium में था 5th class में. For some odd reason, my family, they probably couldn't afford it. They put me in Urdu medium school. So it must be probably cheap. Once when I started, it was very awkward. For me, it was very disturbing that I went to Urdu medium school.
Oh.
I was coming from a very average family. Probably they were struggling at that time, and I don't blame them. I wouldn't blame them at all. Lekin it was a kind of disturbing for us.
Complex हो जाता है.
थोड़ा सा complex हो गया कि मैं इनसे अच्छा था और मैं अब मैं इनके साथ आ गया हूँ. फिर मेरी उस्तादों के साथ ना बने, टीचर के साथ. You know, teachers, they used to think that I'm very arrogant. But I used to say that I know more than you do.
Oh.
So, beaten up डंडे पड़ते थे हाथ में.
अच्छा.
वो भी सर्दियों में. दिसंबर सर्दियों में पता है कितनी सर्दी पड़ती है. गरम हाथ से निकाल सामने रखते थे मुझे मारते थे.
And did you tankaru your mother a lot?
I was a good mother's man. Good mother's man. Actually, my mother was the one who encouraged me to play cricket.
But in a country where boys bowl before they can walk, how come you started so late in cricket?
My brother took me to one game, and they were running out of one guy, and they couldn't make a whole team. The other guy said, "Why don't you play younger brother?" He said, "No, I can't take the risk." He said, "No, play him. That's all right." We started playing game, and then my brother said, "Can you bowl?" I said, "I can try if you want me to." I tried. I took my long run up, as I've been watching legendary Imran Khan. So I said, I took my run up and then I started bowling and वो सारे out हो गए. So everybody was amazed that this guy can play.
So you were a natural.
And then it worked.
So till the age of 20 you carried on playing like that?
Yes. So we play lots of tennis cricket in the streets. Everybody coming from streets.
Yeah, all the players have started there.
I hardly can remember that there's कोई अमीर का बच्चा cricketer बनाओ.
How were you discovered for a professional cricketer?
तो वहाँ मुझे एक दोस्त में मिला, कहते हैं कि तुझे president of Rawalpindi Association ना, he wanted to see you. I said, I don't want to see him. My attitude always has been like that. So मैंने कहा मैंने नहीं देख मिलना उसको. तो then he turned up the ground next day. उसने मुझे then after the game he offered me. He said, listen, if you play, you can make yourself big name. And I said, play for who? I'm like, play for whom? What are you talking about? He said, if you play under 19, you'll make yourself like a name like Imran Khan. Then, okay. That thing hit me really hard. That I said, like Imran? Are you serious? He said, yes. I never called him for another 2 weeks.
Why?
No, I wasn't interested. Then he called my family. He talked to my older brother. He said, listen, I met your younger brother. I think he can be a great bowler. Then somehow my friend said, listen, we're playing in a cricket stadium in Rawalpindi, new built stadium. It'd be nice, you know, if you run and we sit outside and we'll watch you bowling. I said, acha. I called him, I said, listen, I'm coming. I'm going to play. अब मैं मैच खेला, उसी मैच में मैंने 7 आउट कर दिए एक इनिंग्स में, एंड वहां से वो टर्न अराउंड हो गया सारी मेरी जिंदगी का मकसद. और now I love my cricket. I'm so passionate about this game. I'm madly in love.
You used to say that Waqar Younis was your hero at that time, and you modeled yourself a lot on him.
Everybody wanted to be like him that time. Waqar Younis was a massive hit, and it was a massive charisma about him. I tried, but I couldn't.
But I believe you used to sometimes wear his shoes in the earlier days.
Yes, I did. You know a lot more about me. Yes, in a Durban test match, and my right foot spikes got ripped off. And I had no shoes and I had no spikes to wear for the next test match. So he gave me his old shoes. It was very old shoes, but I was very honored that he just gave me his shoes. Then I said, okay, I still kept that shoes for me. And I still have it in my cupboard, so I just don't want to let no one to touch it.
So you know what it's like to be in Waqar Younis's shoes?
Of course.
Today, you're the fastest bowler on the planet. 100.23 miles per hour.
It's a funny feeling.
So is your race with Brett Lee over?
I never tried to achieve that anyway. People and media made up us together as a rivalry. In fact, we are great friends indeed.
If Brett Lee comes up with a faster ball, what are you going to do?
I tried to see him off.
You'll try and see him off?
I'll see him off.
He was on my show recently, just last month, and he said the nicest things about you. He said you tried to kill him.
I tried to kill him?
Yes.
When?
He was going to bat, and then suddenly he hears, Binger! Who knows my name? This is my pet name. Who knows my name? He said, and there I look, and there was Shoaib doing this to me.
He hit me on the head first. He bowled a bouncer. I couldn't see it. I sat down. Best thing you could see, do yourself a favor is close your eyes, sit down. So he hit me on my head, and ball went for 4. And it was quite terrible, though. I survived. Now we had a chance that if we go through the tails, we can get them out on a small total. So Brett Lee came in at the same time. So I said, oh no, I have to pitch a bouncer to him. First ball, I have to pitch a bouncer to him.
Because he pitched one to me.
No, it wasn't like that. I said to make him scared, to make him put on the back foot so he can go back, then I bowl York. So Yorker, but it was very painful.
But tell me, Shoaib, when you come flying down the crease, full throttle, do you ever see fear in a batsman's eyes?
Yes, all the time. No one in this world likes the ball here on the face. No one does. No one likes it. Even myself, if I facing myself, I would be scared like as anything.
Even the big batsmen?
Anyone. I'm honestly, I could see the fear in batsmen that if this guy's running in that day and he's in good rhythm, that he's going to kill us.
Some batsmen give you that extra charge.
You
know, they raise your bowling. Who?
I think it's Matthew Hayden. I have so much respect for him that he just hangs in there because he's not scared. He's not scared of ball, that the ball's going to hit him. I hit him so many times that he took it very bravely. He just didn't show him a sign that he's in agony, he's in pain. And he helps me actually by talking to me, that saying things that you're not good enough.
Tane
mare ya kuch aisi baat kare. These are Australian tactics anyway. So
but that goes against him if he tane maros you, because you'll get more aggressive.
That's it. You know, I can fire it up, I keep going. So he helps me basically. Those batsmen who talks back to me, they're helping me actually rather than seeing me off.
Yeah, they're making a mistake. They shouldn't do that.
But one batsman, I want him to be there all the time. I want him to just face me. I want him to watch him playing. It's Brian Lara.
Brian Lara. He's great.
Oh, he's elegant. He's my favorite player. And I'm so sad. I was so upset that I did hit him. I knocked him down recently. I went up to him and I said, Lara, do you know that it's my first ball against you? In my last 80 years, you know how long I waited for to have this moment? He said, thank you very much. I said to him, listen, it's honored to bowl against a guy like you. I knocked him down. He was flat on the pitch.
You're laughing?
Flat on the pitch. I went up to him. I said, can you recognize me, Lara? He said, yeah. I said, that's me, man. I'm so sorry about that. Are you okay? And he says, no, hold on, don't touch me. Let me recognize people who was around me.
How terrible.
I took his pads off. I looked after him.
It's very nice of you.
And Lara went down to hospital. He went to hospital, and now he's flat. He had no consciousness.
No.
And Sarwan was a vice captain. He went to media and the press conference. He said that Shoaib told him before he bowled a ball that he said he's going to kill him. Then Lara apologized. He called me up. He said, Shoaib, I really apologize. He didn't know that I was only joking. I said, mate, no matter what happened, regardless, I've got a ball that the ball I hit you. Could you sign it for me?
Kept it.
He signed it for me. It was pleasure facing you, but battle will continue.
But you know, if you treat people you respect and admire so much like that, what would you do to the other batsmen?
It's same. I have the same respect for Sachin. I think he's awesome. He's great. He's brilliant.
But you were Sachin's nightmare in Calcutta, 1999.
Yeah, it was a great moment for me that I get. And the first time in my life that I could see there's Sachin coming in. Wow, there's a massive thing. Then I said, it's the first time I'm bowling against him. I think it's going to be so much better if I get him on a first ball. I was just praying, I was talking to myself, and then Saklan turned up. He said, what are you saying? What are you talking about? I said, listen, we had a bet before the game that you're going to get him out. Then I said, I think you will lose the bet. I'm not going to get him. He said, are you sure? I said, yes, I know, I'm sure. Then I said, as I walked back to the run-up, Wasim said, bring the ball in, under lana isko. Pehla ball hi chala jayega, khelne pe chala jayega. So bring him in. The same ball you bowled to Dravid. I said, I'll do the same thing. Then I was walking by, I said, yeah, like, this is a moment that I just, you know, if I get him in the first ball, then I'll be a rock star. So I looked furiously at him, that I said, I'm not going to leave him alone. I'm just, whatever happens, I'm going to go to get him. Because this is a man, I need to get him. As soon as the ball went through my fingers, I could feel it, this is the ball. Seriously, it was the ball. And he lifted the bat, I said, he's gone. I was watching the ball go and he just missed the stump. It was knocked down the stump. Then I sat on my knees that I said, wow. And the 120,000 people, they just went quiet, like you can hear the pin drop silence. I was only the one shouting like it's anything. And there's no one is backing me up. I don't know what got into them. So it was only my team, and they're picking me up from the knees.
They must have thought you're a king.
It's a massive feeling. I enjoyed it so much. Because as a young guy, you had a dream to go to India, Mumbai. It's a rocking city, and people love about cricket. So you were going to run in someday like Imran, and you have a dream. So I had a dream to run in like that, and getting someone Sachin. So it was a great moment for me.
But tell me something, when you come bowling with all your ferocity and all your arg in you, and then the batsman hits you for a sixer, how do you feel?
It doesn't happen that often. But it's not a nice feeling though.
Not a nice feeling.
Because when I run in, because my blood pressure is just, and running from 40 yards, my run-up, and in the heat, and someone's like a tail under, he just comes down the track, slashy edges, go back to third man and hit for six. You just go nuts. You just say, no, what is he doing? Come on. Then you're bound to say something that either, you know, you abuse at him or to yourself and to anyone else.
You've been banned and barred and dismissed for one reason or another. You were banned for abusing Paul Adams. Did you?
Yes.
You did?
Yes, I did abuse him.
Okay.
I do abuse a lot on the field. When you use this word abusing, it's not abuse or any F words or any other words, so you don't use that. It's like a funny thing that you say that, look what you're doing, you look like a truck driver, you basically look like an idiot. This kind of abusing we use, that not like any personal, we don't get personal. Yeah,
well, what's wrong with calling somebody a truck driver?
Yeah, it's not.
Bretley said the whole Indian team used to call him a khargosh.
Yeah, they do. They do.
So I'm not asking you what you said to Paul Adams, but what did he do to make you so mad?
I was about to get another 5th wicket, and he is right in my way. I couldn't get him out at all. Every time I tried to bowl him, and either he edged it towards the third man, either he comes in. It was terrible that I just said, oh, come on. Get the hell out of here, man. I don't want to see you at all. You're not that good looking. So he reported against me.
बस इतना ही।
तो मुझे उन्होंने
वो तो
बैन कर
कुछ
दिया।
बात ही नहीं है।
मुझे फोटो बैन कर दिया।
Then you had a problem about ball tampering.
Ball tampering.
Did you?
I did.
You tampered the ball?
What you call tampering is not tampering. There was a huge amount of grass on one side of the ball. We have to take it off with the nails. We had no choice. We can't do it with the teeth. So,
No.
so of course, that was my only mistake that I just... What I should have done, I could have gone up to umpire and could have scratched it straight off. That was my mistake that I done that. And they got me the camera and पेशी होगी और मुझे पकड़ के बैन कर दो मिनट लगाते हैं बैन करने में आपको.
They also banned you for faking injury.
That was very terrible. I had one of the most terrible moments in my life I had. That they were doubting my integrity. And the people were against me because I could not win the series against India. I could not bowl well. They pushed me and I just ran out the gas. And Ganguly came and I tried to bowl him, I just snapped it and I broke my rib. The pain, it was like someone stabbing you in the back.
I think you battled more off the field than on the field even, you know. They've been pretty hard on you. Then Shoaib, you were banned thrice for chucking.
How difficult it is for me that someone could decide my career on the phone that you can't play cricket anymore. You go and fix your arm. And I put the phone down and my world just all of a sudden stopped. Yeah. And I just went back to my room. I didn't come out of the room for 1 week.
Oh my God.
And that was Millennium Night.
Oh.
And they banned me that night. I was so shocked and disturbed that I said, wow, God is testing me? Well, I said, जो उसने मुझे दिया, ये उसी का था, उसको वापस हो गया. Fine, fair enough. Forget about it. I think I better pack my bags, go to England.
Go to England?
Go to England and start thinking about to start a new, fresh life. Because I was just so disappointed with the people's behavior. And the people who was around me, all of a sudden they changed. No one's there apart from myself. Yeah. Even in the dark, I couldn't find my shadow that time. Then I said, here we go. My endorsement went down, my career went down, my everything, records and fame, just went defamed.
So you decided to go and clear your name up.
Yeah, that's right.
The University of
Western Australia.
They put you under...
There's a 3D camera. It takes about 100 frames in one click. And they put in little dooms on your elbow, in your whole body.
You must have felt like I'm some ET or alien or something.
They was basically amazed. They shown their stuff on the TV. I said, that's how our bones work. That's how yours works.
What do you mean?
It's abnormality in my joints.
Kaise?
If I could show you that this is my normal elbow. Can you see the bend?
Yeah.
Like I can move my fingers and I can scratch it.
Yeah. Ooh.
I mean, like I just stretch it, like you see.
You got hyperextending joints.
Yeah, that's how I built it. That's how I've been made. I'm flat-footed. I get very special shoes made and put a steel sheet into them.
How did you wear Wakar's shoes?
I had no choice that time.
Okay. But they cleared your name.
Yes, they have. खुशी इस बात की कि ICC इसी को समझ गई, लेकिन उस समझने तक मेरे 3 साल गए.
बिल्कुल बेकार.
ना मैंने क्रिकेट खेल ली, ना मैंने फिटनेस में ही रही. एक दिन आप बाहर निकाल देते हो, एक दिन आप रख लेते हो. But I still believe whatever happened to me, it was made me a better person, made me to go through like a hell river. Yeah. And then you're gonna go through. And I was still about 22-year-old. And
at 22 you thought it could be all over.
Could be all over.
But you know, Shoaib, it's good that you fought back. A lot of people don't fight back. They just accept. You fought back. You went to Australia. You underwent these tests. Good thing you did that. Because if you hadn't done that...
I would be history.
You're 29 now, Shoaib?
I'm 29.
Very eligible bachelor. I'm told you've got thousands of girlfriends.
I haven't got one.
Thousands, though.
I think probably fans, yes.
I believe it's madness in Pakistan.
It's madness in this country as well. It's madness in the subcontinent. It's not easy living, being as a star.
when you go out in Pakistan, they grab hold of you, they tear your clothes?
It's actually not that bad in our country. Especially in India, yes it is.
In India?
In India it's very much like that.
तो क्या करते हैं?
I mean, like they shout and they scream, and most probably is for the girls is like probably we are the dream boys. They're going to get married with someone else and they're going to get married, but they want to have a one bit piece of us that they touched us and they talked to us. They had something between us that was it's really special of them.
Yeah, tell me, Shoaib, in all these 29 years, you've never really fallen in love?
No, really, no, not at all. I'm probably thinking getting settling down by the end of next year.
Oh, have you found somebody?
It's a surprise.
You have found somebody?
Yes, I met her a few times and we...
But your mother found her?
No, myself, of course.
You found her?
Yeah, that's how it works in our country nowadays, that you have to like someone, you have to get to know someone. Especially in my caliber, you have to get to know someone.
So you've fallen in love finally?
Not in love though, but I just met someone and yes, we are talking and it's happening. But you see, finalize hona bhi dekhte hain kya hota hai. But I think if not her, someone else, or someone else, anyone else.
What kind of a girl would make you happy?
Simple, companionship. But what I believe is in the end of the day, the woman runs you rather than you run the show. So I think she should be elegant, she should be smart enough to understand that the arena I moves around, she could take me on up to that level. And I don't have to carry her, rather she carries me, then look after my face. I don't look for Aishwarya Rai, I don't look for aisi ladki ho, Aishwarya Rai ki tarah ho, aisi. I'm just saying that hey, she should be smart enough, she should be elegant, simple. And I just like a genuine girl. I don't want her to cook. If she feel like cooking, she cook. If she want her own space, she have her own space. If she feel like talking to my mother, she talk to her mother. If she doesn't feel like talking to no one, that's your own house to live.
Your friends say that you've changed a lot since your younger days. The fire is still in you, but you've mellowed.
What I came to know in the end of the day, someone's taught me that what you're carrying is your country name. Not the name on the front, but the name on the back of the shirt is very important. So it's always written down Pakistan on my back. So I think I make sure that I carry this name as a pride.
वो आग थम नहीं गई ना?
No, fire is still there.
Yeah, because that fire that made you into a fast bowler,
That's it.
उसको नहीं बुझनी चाहिए.
No. It's still there. It's still there.
But Shoaib, you bring a lot of excitement to this game. And I wish you many non-Indian wickets, not Indian for sure, and a lot of success for the future.
Thank you very much.
You're a cool guy.
Pleasure.
Thank you for this run.
Thank you.